like we have all these kits. So here's a lot more model kits. These are things we're going to be building in the future. And when we build these kits, a lot of them will come with extra decals, or they come with extra tires and wheels and stuff, and we talk about that all the time. In fact, here's one of the kits we built before, and the trailer kit, and it came with a spare engine and some spare tires and stuff. Anyway, you get all these parts, and I pretty much just put them in a big plastic thing. Let me show you. Pardon our mess here. Got a Christmas stuff that's getting put away, but so this box is from the cars we built in the last 6 months, and I basically go through and clip out any extra parts of a sprue, and this is a sprue. And as you can see, like here's a dual quad manifold, and here's an extra grill with headlights, and there's hoods and all kinds of pieces in here that weren't used. And then we have another one here, which is all the, let me open this up. This is all the rims and tires that, and I mean there's more tires that are on that car trailer kit. But as you can see, we have all these extra rims and stuff in here. Now you don't, when I build models, as you know, I just build them from the box. So I have all the spare stuff. I don't use this for anything, but I will, because I'll probably build some custom stuff down the road. Or if something's missing, if I do get a kit and it's missing something, I can use these if I have to. So today, after I've already spent an hour yesterday going through a box twice this big just to cut the spews down the side, down to size. Next, I'll go through and I'll take like all the extra manifolds. There's a manifold for a dual quad. There's a standard manifold. So I'll take all those, and I have one of these little kits you can get for like $2. This one was used before. I've had it in one of my boxes. And what we'll do is we'll just make this a spare model kit for parts. And these things come with where you can separate them, so you can make each compartment whatever size you need it to be. And what we'll do is we'll break down all these parts to manifolds, valve covers, drive shafts, anything else like that that we need. So when I look in here, say we get a model kit and I break a drive shaft, or I need a wheel for the back and I broke it or something like that, then I can go into this box and get it. Also, it'll have the spare stuff like these. This is a bumper from one of the kits that was this was probably the an alternate bumper for something. So we'll be able to put that in here, and then you can just take this and you can just make that for bumpers and glass pieces and stuff. So I had a big one of these when I was building airplane kits, because I used to have all kinds of extra parts for airplane kits, and you would have extra bombs and missiles and fuel tanks and all kinds of other pieces, and it came in handy over the time. So right now I'm going to try and break this down to this, and that's what we're going to do today. And I just wanted to kind of show you. All right, so one of the other boxes I have here as well is a container that has, there we go, all the spare decals sets that I haven't used for things. I got, you know, police decals, racing decals, Coca-Cola decals, sets, just all these other decals down here. And some of the stuff you never know which one to use. I mean, this one here, let's, oh crap. And then sometimes moisture gets in them, like this one. There we go. So then here we've got, you know, Red's Orchard, and you just want to be careful you don't get moisture in here. This is a neat one I've used. This is a seat cover blanket for a seat, so you can put that on a pickup truck seat or something. And then just various decals that I have left over from all Chuck's 4x4 truck tires, you know, numbers and stuff. So you want to keep these, and you want to make sure if you keep your decals sheets that you keep them in something that's sealed so they don't get wet, because once they get wet they're kind of done. And you might even want to put some wax paper in there, which I haven't done yet. So all right, so that is something that I use to keep that. Now here is my other box. So this is like a build box. So in here I have, on the top here, if you open it up, razor blades, decal set, some paints in here on that side, little paints, Sharpies, glues, and then when you open it up, if we open this up here, and this box was like $8 at Walmart. I have all kinds of stuff in here. I've got sandpapers, crazy glues, holders for pieces, all kinds of other things in here. Sand, like I said, you can see sandpaper, Sharpies, stuff to help me if I got corners there and I got a square and other things. So if I'm building like something, I want to make sure it's square, and got X-Acto knife blades and stuff. And then in this one, oops, this one here, this has snips, blades, sandpaper, magnifying glass, tweezers, clamps. So little, all kinds of different things in here. There's a set of tweezers or clamp clips. Got knives. Sometimes you need these because I'm old. And then of course I have all the different abrasive sponges and all my different types of little holders and stuff. And I get this stuff, like you can get these at the dollar store. This is little screwdriver sets, because a lot of models will have screws in them. So have those, and then you can get sets of different types of tweezers and all at the dollar store, painter's tape. And you just kind of can keep all this stuff together. There's some sandpapers and stuff. So just keep all this stuff together in a box. And then if you want to build a model kit, you can do that. And then of course we have some clamps, like here's clamps, and let me go show you the other clamps. And we also have, and I'm sorry it's a little dark in here, but these are turntables. I painted this one with you've seen this under all the cars when they're finished. And I just painted this with black tape, just used, you know, tape, go that way. And I bought 2 of these. These are cake pans, actually. And I got them on Amazon. I think it was like $6 for 2. And they're turntables, and they're really good to use. You get them in a box of 2. And then I have things like, these are like your spare fingers, I think they're called. Spare hands. And you've seen these, everybody uses them. And now you can get them at Hobby Lobby, they're $10. But if you go to one of those Japanese tool places or Chinese tool places, I can't think of the name of them, Northern Tool or something, they'll have them there for like $3. And these come in a lot really handy. And then I also, as you can see, the other thing, I have these clips, these gator clips that you can get, and they're on a piece of wood. And then you buy one of these green blocks. I don't even know what they're called. They're just green blocks that people use to put flowers and stuff in. But you can just stick the things in here and it makes a nice holder. And then there's this other thing here. Let me show you what that is. Hands box that they come in. If you go to Northern Tool, they don't come in a box, but these are $9 at Hobby Lobby, and like I said, I think they're $3 at Northern Tool. And then you can get this. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and this is a painting stand set. Now the nice thing with this is when you get it, it actually has two different stands in it, and I've been using this one for years. So this is a stand here, and it's springy, so you could put the car body. You've seen us with the car bodies on them. And then the other is the base here, and this base spins around. You've seen it when we've used it for painting, and you have the little clips on little areas of it. And so the clips, you could put whatever else you want on there. And so there's all kinds of little helpful things that you need to get if you're going to, you don't need to get, but it makes it a lot easier if you're going to be building model kits. And I would say that you're looking at this is about $10. They said less than 10 for this. So if you spend less than $50, you would have everything you needed. These, the box, you would have all this stuff. Oh, let me get the other stuff that you need here. And like I said, this is just kept it. And then the other thing is the Pledge Revive It. So we've talked about this. If you ever want to see like how all these model guys, they keep everything looking beautiful, perfect, and everything, how these cars, I mean, I've got cars here that have been built 3-4 years ago, and you put the Pledge on it, and then it'll just stay like it's a polish, and it encapsulates the decals and everything else, and it keeps everything nice and clear. And then I get these kind of bins like here, here, and I keep the model kits in those bins. And they're only at the dollar store. They're $1 a piece. They come with lids. And like this, if you guys remember, this is the trailer with the outlaw car on it. And so I just keep that. Once I build a model, they go in these bins by themselves. And then if any parts would come off or anything else, or if you have spare stuff, like here's that spare engine we built, then it just stays in here and it's good to go, and you can keep them if you don't have shelf space. One of the other things I do is I cut the box tops off. Actually, that's the kit in there. And I just keep all the box tops right there. So I've got recent ones here, and I just have a box that has all the box tops of all the models that I built, so it keeps down space. Because right now I think we have what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31. So we got 32 model kits here, and we get a couple every month, new ones too. But so we got 32 kits here that still have to be built. And so there's going to be a lot more spare parts in here. So like I said, every now and again, especially if I don't feel good, and I haven't felt good for the last week and a half, as you get to hear in my voice. So I keep all, I'll go through all this stuff, and then I'll put everything back in those bins, and then take some time and clip them and put them away when I just don't have the wherewithal to build a kit or go out and find a car or whatever, because we still go out and find cars and do all that stuff. But anyway, just wanted to share how I keep stuff together. And when we're not building model kits, I don't have the room to have a in my other place, I had a whole model room that was just, I could go in there. It was a craft room. I don't have that here right now. So I just am able to keep everything here. And then once we get so many, like I think there's 6 of these in each one of these boxes. And as you can see, models fragile up only, models fragile up only. So we just keep them in these boxes. Once I have 6 kits, I'll put them in a regular cardboard box, tape them up, put models, fragile, don't up only, and so they just stayed storage. So anyway, that's how I keep all the model kits together, and that's the stuff I use to kind of build and kind of keep everything organized. But if that helps you, I hope so. And I hope you build some good models. Maybe, hopefully, some of you got some over the holidays. But that's how I put all the model stuff together. All right, guys. I hope you had a good holiday. I am going to be putting up more videos soon. But until next time, happy modeling. Should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.